What's wrong? What are you afraid of?
You gotta love this shit, man. I love all you guys, man. Smooth V, what's going on? Chico, Ricardo, Sean Clark, what's going on, fam? Hey. Maddie, No Ice, what's going on, family? Kendall, what's going on? Adam, Shay, Smoky Cigars, what's going on? Big T, what's going on? Cigar Show 10, what's going on? Freddie B in the building. Alexa, pause. King Mathis, what's going on, man? Let me holler at y'all for a minute, man. Hopefully everybody's doing good. I'm feeling good today, man. Hopefully everybody's doing well. Just premiered Dominican Big Leaguer Ron Real Black Line Luxuries exclusive that's going to be presented to club members in the box or club members that are involved in the club members that are involved. They will get the first strike at that cigar. Obviously, the cigar will be offered to more people, but I don't know if it's going to make it that far, man, to be quite honest with you. I think club members are going to probably eat that cigar up, but we're going to see how it's going to go. Pernell, what's going on, family? Justin Jones in the building. Andre. Hopefully everybody's doing good, man. I'm doing good. I got to work one more day tomorrow. Be out for a couple of days, so it's all good. But I don't know, man. I don't have a cigar right now. Somebody name a cigar. The first cigar that gets named that I think I have in my possession, I will smoke. Happy New Year, Tim. Happy New Year to you too, brother. Hopefully you're doing good, man. Hopefully the family's doing well. I see you got snow your way. Keep all that snow your way. Hopefully it is staying that way. Hopefully we don't get any snow. Oh, man. Mathis, I appreciate that, man. I hope you guys are enjoying the tabernacle. I don't have any tabernacles on deck. Eprenay. Let's see. Well, I'm not gonna lie. If I have an Eprenay downstairs, I'll smoke it. If I don't, then we will see what we got. My father. All right, so we'll go Eprenay, my father. I know I don't have any Holt 10s downstairs. I'm at Amazon base, so we'll go Eprenay and my father. Hey, try again. I don't have any Eprenays or my father's downstairs. Sincillo, I don't have any of those downstairs either. Dissonant soapbox. I think I smoked my last soapbox that was down here. Alexa, play HVC. That won't be hard. I got some HVC down here. I'll smoke a rare one for you guys.
So, I don't know that.
Alexa, I'm not talking to you. We'll smoke the HVC VIA Kosation #1. All right, so what I'll be smoking tonight. Damn it, Alexa. Damn it, Alexa. I'm not talking to you again. She's lighting up like she wants me to talk to her.
I don't know that. By the way, you can now ask another question without having to first say Alexa. Enable this feature by saying, turn on follow-up mode.
Alexa, cut off. All right, so what I'll be smoking is the Viaje Coast Station #1. This was exclusive to Marvin Chang in Hawaii. This was an exclusive in that area. So that is what I'm going to smoke. I have some Black Fridays and some things upstairs, but I'm going to smoke this. This was the first HVC cigar I saw. See what you guys are up to. Umbagog. Man, y'all guys got some good recommendations. No more fumbles. You guys can say I'm not perfect now. You guys have saw me fumble a cigar on camera. So I thought it was pretty funny, man. I actually remember smoking that cigar very vividly, and I was smoking and it dropped down. I was like, oh shit, it happens. She is pissed. She's mad at me. She'll be all right though. If she doesn't want to act right, I got another one in another room that'll, I'm sure, will do well. I smoke Fuente cigars, man, but so you have to realize, so I feel like you got two different kinds of smokers. You got your heritage smokers who smoke like your Perdermos, Fuentes. I smoke a lot of Padrones, stuff like that too. And then you have your boutique smokers. So you got your people that are really pro boutique, and then you have your people that are really pro heritage, and then you have your beginners that kind of lean more towards heritage because that's what they're kind of accustomed to seeing. And then as they start smoking more and more, they start getting more into boutique stuff. But I smoke Fuente stuff. James turned me on to Casa Cube, or James. I put my friend Thomas on the Divine Inspiration. Is a very good cigar that I think a lot of people should pay more attention to. I'm definitely not perfect, man. I got a lot of flaws, man. Man, y'all know how Alexa is. She's Raul, what's going on, brother? Heritage is safer, I think, and I'm not a very safe guy, so that's why I don't really smoke a lot of heritage stuff. I'm not really safe. Happy New Year to you. Oh yeah. If I haven't talked to you since then, hope you guys had a very good Christmas. Hopefully you had a very good New Year's, all that good shit, man. Just premiered the video. If you guys have not tuned in, we just premiered the video for the Dominican Big Leaguer Black Line Luxury RonRealTV exclusive that is going to be offered to the club members of January. If you guys are not involved in the club or Cigar of the Month Club, I'm telling you guys, y'all are gonna really regret that if you aren't in by about February, March. I'm gonna tell you that right now. So I tell people that if you're a beginner smoker, this probably might not be the club for you as a beginner, but you've been smoking for a while and you just aren't joining the club and you're involved in some of these other clubs. That's cool. But I see some of these lineups that these other clubs are putting in. I'm like, y'all paying money for that, but you won't give me and James a shot. Okay. So we will, I don't know. Maybe we might say 2021 is the year of being petty. Maybe I might stop giving a shit and just start being more petty. Because I think it's a lot of bullshit going on and might start speaking more on it this year. Nobody will do anything to me, so whatever. Cowboy in the building. Cowboy, I'm gonna say probably pound for pound. I think you've had the best. Well, I ain't gonna say that. People get so touchy-feely about this shit, man. I'm gonna say from my palate, I think you've put out the best list from things that I put out, or things I've seen of top cigars for certain lists so far this year. Sounds bad. People get really touchy with that. I think there's been some good lists, but I think of cigars I've seen that cigars that I'll gravitate towards. I think your list has been really strong. Mark, what's going on? Mark Mercado, what's going on, brother? Chico, missing a lot of shit. Let's see. A lot of clubs send garbage. That is a fact. Is Vic in here? Oh, different Vic. I think heritage is always a good beginner as well. And yeah, I was gonna say that too. Way to go. Experiment with the boutique to truly develop taste. Yeah, so nothing against the heritage brands, because obviously I'm still a big Padron smoker. Now, me saying that James is a huge Opus fan. We still smoke a lot of heritage stuff. With that being said, though, I think that definitely does apply for a lot of the newer smokers. I think that when I was really new into smoking, I smoked a lot of Perdermo, a lot of heritage stuff. And then when I started branching out a little bit past my father, Tatawahe, start opening up my taste a little bit, I started seeing what else was out there that was offered, and that's when it kind of, changed for me. Y'all have to excuse me too. I've had a little wine today, man. Y'all know sometimes I get on this wine and get a little crazy, but palates are individual. Anyone that gets hurt by you liking someone else's list. Danny, we say that, you understand that. I understand it, but you'd be really surprised. People get in their feelings about that. I'm one of the people that, I don't think there's very many jealous people. Or I don't think that there are that many people that aren't jealous out in the world, and I'm really not, like, with anything. Like, I'm just not a very jealous person. Like, and I think that comes from confidence. People that are insecure about themselves are not very confident in themselves. I'm not one of those people pertaining to anything. I've always felt very, and it wasn't like that. I felt like probably maybe senior year of high school or so. That's probably when things started changing for me, as far as being confident in myself and the abilities that I have, able to talk to people, being self-conscious about looks and stuff like that. Like, that stuff all changed in probably senior year of high school, freshman year of college. Before then, I was probably like most people, or I would say most people are insecure about things, but you just have to get to a level where you just don't give a shit about what people think. You just gotta do what you do. James, I still gotta smoke that Demi, man. I've only had the torpedo. But I'm glad to see all you guys. So hopefully you guys have tuned in to not only the Dominican Big Leaguer debut. Hopefully you guys have tuned in to my Uncle Lee Mack. He cornered the market today, man. I have to go back and catch some of the videos. So hopefully you guys have checked out his content too. You guys know that we are, I would say, are some of the pioneers as far as trying to keep things creative and keep things snazzy and try to keep things progressive as far as the community, just trying to challenge other content creators, because I think Lee Mack is on the same page as far as I am too. Too many people are comfortable with just doing whatever they're doing right now, like, and thinking that's fine. Like, nah, we're finna press the issue. We're finna make you a better content creator, because it's not only gonna make it better for you, but it's gonna make it better for the community as well too. That's my whole goal all 2021. I'm finna press everybody's issue. Like, if you're putting out bullshit and you're putting out the same videos you were last year, we finna press the issue. And trust me, when March Madness comes, we finna wreak havoc on this whole damn community. And I need everybody in this chat to share videos, comment. We finna blow this shit out the water, even bigger than it was in year one. That is my whole goal. If I end up turning into the YouTube cigar community bad guy, and it is what it is. It's cool. Black Label Deliverance was pretty good. I like Black Label Deliverance. Black Label for me is pretty hit or miss. A lot of their cigars, they'll either be really good or really bad, but I do like their Deliverance cigar. Is Dunbarton too big to be called boutique? No, but Dunbarton's still boutique. Danny, I know it's been good for you. You probably had the day off, so you've been able to I envy you, because I haven't had the day off to really been able to sit down and really watch the content like I normally do. It's been one of those crazy ass days, man. Chico, you already know what time it is. I like it. I like when some of these channels don't like to see me and some of these other channels blow up and get into. I like it. I'm good. And I know some people probably ghost watching this, reporting back to them. I ain't going nowhere. I'm gonna be here for a minute. We finna give y'all hell all 2021, all 2022. We probably gonna be here for the next 5 or 10 years until I get me a blending job. We finna give y'all hell. Because hell, y'all need to step y'all damn content game with this weak ass content y'all putting out, and then have the nerve to be jealous of somebody else growing faster than you or getting more attention than you, and you doing the same shit you was 4 years ago. Always gonna push the envelope because it sounds bad, but that's what the community wants. Nobody really publicly says it out front, but everybody wants that because I tell you guys too, I'm not just saying shit just to say it. I'm a viewer too. I don't want to watch the same ass bullshit you've been doing for 10 or 15 years. You still sitting in front of the camera telling me the same things over and over again. I want to be entertained when I watch this. I want to get some information that's vital to me that can help me. And then I also want to be entertained. You know, think about this. 80-90% of you that watch cigar content, y'all watch other content too. You watch hunting, shoes, bourbon, whatever it may be. You want to be entertained at the same time. I've been watching a lot of bearded butchers lately. Their content is good, but it's also entertaining. And sitting here watching y'all weak ass content creators sitting in front of the damn camera just talking shit like you've been doing the past 2 or 3 years. Then you want to have the nerve to sit there and whine and ask for donations and ask for somebody to help me out. Man, y'all, man. I guess I am gonna turn into the bad guy because y'all don't leave. Leave. You in the chat, man. I told you today I'm trying not to do it, man. I'm really trying not to. Because they're gonna really hate me. They're gonna really hate me, but it needs to be said. It's some Giants probably get a good laugh at it. This y'all doing some shit. Mystical, you didn't walk in on anything, man. I be watching this shit like, man, this is some garbage, man. Y'all be watching some garbage. And that's why I tell people, that's why I always give respect to the viewers, because you guys don't give y'all self enough credit. A lot of y'all know a lot more than a lot of these content creators. I watch some of this shit, and some of the stuff they don't know, I'm like, damn, all you gotta do is read an article or two, and you know this. How do you not know this? Or how do you not know certain such and such? And then you'll look at comments like, oh man, you're the greatest of all time. This dude. All right. That's good too. If I can, aromatic, if I can be good content and be entertaining, I will take that with pleasure, man. Like if you can watch some content and feel like you're learning something and getting some entertainment out of it, cool. Like that's a good thing for me. That means a lot to me. I didn't grow up on the farm, but I know bullshit when I see it. A lot of this shit. Like, oh man, I'll just tell you. All this whining and shit, man. Like, and I would even understand it more if it was like a kid or something, 18, 19, 20 years old. You see these 40 and 50-year-old men crying and shit. Make some better videos, make some better content. Stop doing that bullshit and try out some different stuff. Like, or at least before you complain, at least try to do something different and then see if it's working or not. All right, man, damn, I done tried 3 or 4 different things. It still ain't working. Now, in my mind, I'm knowing it's probably you that's probably not hitting on shit, but cool. At least give yourself a chance to give yourself something different. These mugs here, man, everybody cheating. They buying stuff. Buying stuff. All these folks getting all these views and they buying shit. Nah, they ain't buying shit. They just better than your garbage ass. That's all this shit is. I'm tired of that whack ass shit. James, a lot of it out there. It ain't just one person. It's a lot of garbage shit. And you know what? Probably if I get to a point, you know me too. You've known me too long. It gets to that point where it gets that you know me. I don't have no shame in saying no names because I feel like it ain't gonna hurt me. But I'm trying to give the community a benefit of a doubt to test themselves of what they put up with. So y'all, a lot of y'all know. Yeah, a lot of y'all know. Shit. Mystical, don't talk about James. Shit, James wasn't in church. James was in that motherfucking cigar shop. I'm sorry, y'all. I apologize. I know I shouldn't be talking this reckless on Sunday. Y'all charge it to my head, not my heart. Y'all know where I'm at. James, hey man, we gotta come out with a good foundation. When we come out with that foundation, we're gonna go ahead and expose all this shit, man. Ooh, will this be the day? Y'all bowling down the middle of the aisle today. Lee said, how you gonna review cigars but you have a trash palate? Community, y'all speak to me, man. Do y'all trust reviewers? Let me, y'all, you know what? Y'all tell me in the chat. I'm looking at it. I'm paying attention right now. What is most important to you as a viewer when you watch cigar content? Is it the relatability of the content creator? Is it that you know every time you tune in that they're going to give you a valued, honest opinion? You know their palate is good. What is it? What is it? Because I've seen some people like, oh, I don't watch people for their palate anyway. It's just entertainment to me. Ooh, who would have knew? Y'all put in the chat what y'all what do y'all look for? What is the most important thing when you're trying to find a new content creator? Uncle Red said quality. My top list will be out here soon. Y'all know I'm gonna put out a list. The reviewer can't handle a retro hill. I can't trust them. Y'all know how I feel about that anyway. If a reviewer doesn't retro hill, but I need to trust what you're telling me, even if it's a cigar I don't like. At least I need you to be honest. That's a good point. The integrity of the reviewer, palate, alignment, and legitimacy. Yeah, I'm fucking at all of them. Sorry. Truth is the cigar is trash and I gotta be funny. So hold on, so I'm gonna go up to that comment real quick. I'm gonna challenge you on that. Stu, I'm gonna challenge you on that. Stu, me and you've been rocking for a long time. You've been a long time supporter, always been appreciative of you. Is that the main thing? No, as long as they're funny, that you follow along with them. And I want to hear a real response. You know, like I say, I ain't trying to put you on Front Street or anything. You just the first comment that kind of was like different. He was like, oh, it's just got to be funny. Everything else is integrity. Somebody that's aligned with my palate or whatever. So you say got to be funny. So I'm interested to hear what you say, Stu. Value, credibility, honesty, and not unicorn flavors. Man, we don't get on this shit either. Chase, that's what truly amazing. Yeah, man, Chase, Lee has been like that from day one. That's my dog, man. That's my dude. I said that in videos before too. It doesn't matter if I decide to stop the channel tomorrow or yesterday or whatever. Like me and Lee are still gonna be cool. It's important to have around your circle people that aren't jealous of you, that are just genuinely happy to see your success. Lee knows that too. Lee could be at 100,000 right now. I don't care. Like, I'm just happy to see him grow. I still am happy to see him grow. I don't even care about passing Lee. Like, that's not even a goal of mine. I want to see him do well. I want to do well. Some people that I pay attention to, I want to see them do well. That's it, man. I don't have a hating bone in my body, man. I just want to see everybody do well. That's it. James, you know it's coming. And nobody be able to stand to it either. We could have a one-on-one chat, a debate on live stream, whatever. Ain't nobody gonna be able to stand up to that. We got a good case. I like what I like. Hold on, Stu. Let me see what you said. I like what I like. I like some humor at the end of the workday. No, and nothing's wrong with that. It just how I read it first was like maybe you thought humor was the most important thing for you. Which, if it was, I just want to hear. So, if humor wasn't the most important thing to you, is that what drives you? Because for me, I feel like Stu, I'm not the most funny content creator, and I know that, and I take and that's fine. I take that for what it is. But I know for me, when I do reviews, I come in, try to give information and just give flavor on us and come on back out there. So I know I'm not like Lee Mack will tell you, get some life lessons and some stories in there. Some other people might have some funny jokes and stuff like that's not really my style. So I was just interested to hear what your feedback was. Rich your head down, every person, don't care if you're getting paid or not. Leon, hey man, appreciate you for hitting that Cash App too, fam. Appreciate you. Man. Hey, is 2021 gonna be the year you start the channel? Lefty, what's going on? Everyone tells me, that's fine with me too, because honestly, I want to be looked at like that. Like I would rather be looked at as more of a serious reviewer than more of a just kind of a casual reviewer. Even though I feel like I'm more of a casual smoker, I feel like when I do my reviews, hey man, if you want to go watch some funny stuff or something, there's other channels that gravitate towards that. I'm just gonna give you information. My flavor notes. Come in up out of that thing. That's what I'm gonna do. But like I said, you guys have made the journey, man. So much better, man. No bullshit. I agree with you. At least need to get Ock on a podcast, man. But I really do appreciate you guys. I was talking to Eric earlier today. I was just like, man, just seeing everything from how it's grown to where it is now and where I think we're headed. And we're looking at now, we got 72 people in the chat, man, 28 likes. You guys have been phenomenal for me, man. You guys have been really detrimental in my growth, in Black Lions growth. You guys have been representing, man. So I really appreciate you guys. You guys tune in no matter what time of day I tune in. I don't have any kind of schedule. You guys got and you guys let me know. Y'all got the bell hit. Y'all have the bell hit. So whenever I come in, y'all come in. I don't take that for granted, because I look at a lot of other content creators and see what they're doing. We got 74 people in the chat. There are people that have 100,000 subscriber channels, 50,000 subscriber channels, and they have 200-300 people in there in the chat. So for me to not even right at 6,000 to have 75 in there, y'all have been better than I deserve, man. Like I said, I don't take any of that shit for granted, man. Y'all have been really, really good to me, man. Not only on just reviews, but just sharing videos, liking stuff. Y'all have been good, man. I'm sure Unc can tell you too. Man, I'm really thankful for you guys. And just trust me, if you guys are a part of the Black Lion family, if you guys are a part of the Black Lion Luxury Cigar of the Month Club, we are going to work our damn hardest to make sure that this year was better, much better than the first 6 months, which I think the first 6 months were great. But we are definitely invested in making sure that we have the best 2021 of any Cigar of the Month Club. But I appreciate all you guys. I love you guys. Seriously, man. I don't take any of this stuff for granted. Me and Eric talk about this stuff all the time. There's a lot of channels with hundreds of thousands of subscribers that can't get 100 people in a live stream. I like doing it because for me, it gives me a way to talk to you guys and get more on a personal level so even though Lee was, joking or being serious too, like I'm known as more of a serious reviewer, but the live streams give you guys more of a chance to be able to just talk to me one-on-one. We're able to just do chatting or whatever. I'm just smoking the cigar. So I don't take any of it for granted, man. I enjoy and I love all this stuff, man. It's been a really good ride. And I had no idea that it was going to get to the level it was now when I first started it this soon. So not even in my wildest dreams. Billy, what do you want to know about Black Lion? That's the goal. And another goal, like I think I spoke in another previous chat, by the end of year 2, which will be September of 21, I want to at least try to reach 10,000 subscribers. So that's the goal. If it doesn't happen, y'all know what it is. It is what it is. But that's a personal goal for me. So I'm going to be working really hard on videos, strategic tasks, and things like that, Cigar Madness, we're really gonna be trying to kick ass during that too, trying to get the name of the channel out there, trying to get some notoriety going. I hate to say it, but at some point, trash is trash. Why give them the feeling like they matter? That shit doesn't fly. Speaking of trash, whew, we ain't gonna even talk about that cigar. Then I saw a couple of people that I trust in the bourbon community talking about this cigar, and I was like, man, y'all can't think this cigar is good. Y'all can't. Cigar trash, man. Y'all can't. Will March Madness be? Man, hold on, y'all know y'all start typing. March Madness be back and forth. Oh yeah. Y'all know Cigar Madness. That's the claim to fame there. So we'll definitely start shooting this month for Cigar Madness. So just be on the lookout. If I'm not really shooting as many videos, or you don't see as many videos between now and March from me, that's probably why I'm focusing more on Cigar Madness. Because when Cigar Madness drops, hey man, it's all hands on deck. That's it there. That's the claim to fame. That's what I'm proud of. That's what I want people to see. We are definitely trying to make it grow bigger and better this year. So just a heads up. Shout out to Sean Clark too. So he sent me this the other day. You guys know I've been lighting a lot of cigars with Big. So he sent me this the other day. It's a big holder. Crazy, man. It's almost like bamboo or whatever. This is cool, man. This might be my favorite gift I've gotten all year, man. It's just has a hole in the bottom to purge it. It's just crazy. How long should I sit on the Black Line Raw Real Honey Humidors? You can smoke it right away, Chase. Me and James have smoked through a lot of them. They're getting better with age, but they're definitely good enough to smoke right away. It's not something you have to smoke like, oh, I gotta wait 6 months. Like you can smoke it right now. Hey man, hey. I'm gonna tell you. We gonna just say that. We're just gonna, cause I'm just complete. We're gonna be completely transparent with this stuff, right? So like, calling out names and stuff like that. When I first started, or probably when Lee Mack first started, or whatever, you're able to do that stuff, right? So like, you don't have any name like now. So think about this. So have Black Line Luxuries behind me, have Tinderbox of Memphis behind me, a couple other things behind me too. So just being realistic, you have to kind of keep conscious. Which I've always been very appreciative of Black Line Luxuries, because they've always never really like, hey man, you need to kind of chill out thing. They've always trusted in me to know to go just far enough, but not go too far. But Lee Mack knows this too. When you just first start out, it's cool. You can say names or whatever like that. It ain't no big deal. But you have to float that thin line, because you never want to build your channel off of just being that controversial channel that always called out names, and you never want to be that channel when you try to plug in, when you try to get sponsorships and stuff like that. It's just a fine line you want to float across, and that's just the reality of it. It's just the realness of it. But it also depends on what your goals are on the channels. So let's say Ak is like, I don't care about any sponsorships or any money or anything. I'm just on here doing whatever I do. Then Ak may come on here and blast everybody. Blast Ron or blast Lee Mack, whoever. He could just blast whoever. He doesn't care. But somebody might come on and be like, man, my goal is to get free cigars every year, or my goal is to do such and such and such and such. Well, you have to move a certain way. It's just the reality of it. There's no way around it. But but the thing about it, I think people misunderstand, is you still are able to remain authentic and still be able to remain yourself if you mess with the right people and they understand you from day one. I think a lot of times, a lot of misunderstanding comes from a person not saying in the beginning what their motives or their goals are, and then when it gets too late, then they want to come out like, oh, I don't really want to do that. And they're looking at you like, well, you didn't say that in the beginning, so we didn't know. So of course we're gonna ask you to do this or try to do this. So I think that's where most people fall in line, or their troubles come in. You know it's some goats. You know it's some goats watching in here. That's it. I probably have 2 or 3 dislikes by the end of it, but it's all good. My thing is too, just as long as you hit something, whether you hit the thumbs up or the thumbs down, it never really bothered me. Like because for me, it's all engagement to the channel, which I don't think a lot of the people that hit the dislike button understand. Whether you're hitting the dislike button on every channel, it's still engagement with YouTube, and the algorithm is still going to read that it's engagement with the channel. So keep hitting something. As long as you hit something, we gonna be good. That's the way I've always combated stuff I didn't like, is I didn't watch it, or if I did, I didn't like or dislike any. I didn't comment or didn't engage with the channel. So Red, appreciate it, man. He said right on, keep 2 thumbs down. Good. Keep hitting that shit. I don't give a damn what you hit. Which is even funnier because it's just like I think some people think that if I hit a thumbs down, it bothers me. That shit don't bother me. You ain't finna stop no videos I'm putting out. You ain't finna stop anything that I got going. Cool, man. Keep hitting the thumbs down button. And it's really sad because a lot of the thumbs down will happen before the videos even air. So it's like I know it's somebody that subscribed to the channel. So what it's really telling me is you're really a fan of the channel, but you just don't like the success of it for whatever reason, which is sad. It just kind of proves human nature, man. We got some really envious, jealous people in here. So I think it would be cool if I could order the March Madness cigars through. So the only problem with that, Eric, is usually every year I do Cuban cigars, and that sampler would be, I don't know, man. That might be something maybe we could probably try to work towards on 2022, but it probably would have to be non-Cubans included in that, Eric. But also, you guys know, Cigar Madness is me trying to put forth the best cigars I could find, or the best cigars I think that are on the planet around the time. So that sample is not going to be cheap. Somebody commented on that video the other day, and you know, it just being real is like, man, I don't think we're gonna be offering a sampler because of the Cubans, and just the price point of the sampler alone would be a lot. Y'all, all right. So y'all hear what James saying? So me and James are talking the next day or two, man. I'll run down the list of what I got for him the next year or this year in the tournament. We're gonna see, man. We might piece something together, but at the same time, if we are going out our way to do this for you guys, like y'all gotta show up in full force. The Army gotta come on through with it, man. Y'all know that we're not gonna put y'all in no bullshit, and y'all gotta come in and represent, man. If he's gonna go out the way to risk some stuff, man, y'all gotta really help him out. Rodney, I liked it. No face, no case. James, you might have the name of it now. We might not have to call it. We might can't call it the summer or the cigar mags. We might have to go non-disclosed sampler. We might have to go non-disclosed sampler. What I'll do is, I think most of the Cubans. Let me look at my list. I think most of the Cubans might be regular production, so it might be something we might be able to tackle. But I'm gonna tell you what. If we do it, it might be something where we only have 25 or 30 of them. Once they're gone, they're gone. But you got to jump on top of it. Let's see what we got. So we got one, two. I don't know, James. One of the Cubans in there. I don't think we're not gonna be able to get enough of them. Actually, I think I'm gonna have to scratch out this other one. I had some pretty. So I'm gonna just tell y'all now because it's probably not gonna happen. So the few Cubans I had in there was the Bolivar Bellicoso Fino, Partagas Maduro #1, H. Upman Sir Winston, and the Monte Cristo A. Those are, other than the Bolivar Bellicoso Fino, those are not very hard cigar or very easy cigars to find. And when you do find them, they are not cheap. The Sir Winston is very expensive. The Partagas Maduro #1 is expensive, and the Monte Cristo A is expensive. These are not cheap cigars. James, but how many of them do you have? I know you got them. I know you got the cigars. It's just so James, what do you want to do? How many do you think we could do? You want to do 10? You want to do 20? What you want to try to do? Because y'all hearing me and James' conversation here right and direct next time I'm in Philly. Y'all hearing it right here, so we'll figure out what we're gonna do. But like I said, whatever we decide on, y'all got to jump on it quick because it's not gonna be these cigars are not gonna be something that you're gonna be able to find easy. I have 15. All right, James, what you want? What you think? You think we can pull off 15 Madness samplers? You know, I'll do what I can. All right. So what you think, James? What you want to do? 15 or 20 samplers, and then whatever that shit, whenever it's gone, it's gone. All right, so that's fair. So everybody, and this is all serious shit, man. Don't hit me if you ain't really serious about grabbing it. Just generic, just FYI. If you actually are serious about trying to get the sampler, shoot me a DM at 901_run. I'll get a tally of how many people are interested, and we'll try to go from there. Try to make this happen for you. And this is this is from me and James talking. This has nothing to do with Black Line. Sean, man, as long as you got a box of the brotherhoods, we're gonna be good, man. I'll take care of you. So, sipping me a little red wine today. You guys know how bad this camera is. So we drinking on the Ancient Peaks Cabernet. Fantastic bottle. If you're more into tannins and dryness, this is gonna be for you. James, we might have to try to do 20. Let me see what we got, man. Folks saying, let's see. Woo! Got 5 DMs already. All right, y'all keep shooting me a DM and let me know y'all interested, and I'll keep a tally on how many people are interested in the sampler if we do it. Mystical, I already told you need to start you a channel, man. Whiskey is my friend too. I started to become more friends with red wine though. Gary, what is going on, brother? So that I just got on. What sampler are you talking about? Well, Gary, we're talking about possibly doing a sampler for Cigar Madness this year. All right, James, we're gonna talk. I'm just jumping like we're giving away government cheese. Uncle, I will let you know this. As this HBC has been sitting, it's smoking better. The Viaje Cosation #1. At first, I was like, it's smoking better. Still not my favorite HBC, but definitely smoking better than it was. I appreciate that, Gary. Ooh, man, Lord, them DMs hidden, man. Them DMs hidden. Yeah, we'll get it figured out. We'll figure out some. Me and James will talk when I tell him a kind of a number, and we'll come up with a number that we can do. AD, what's going on? Definitely gonna have a Ron Real blended cigar in the future. Hopefully in the next year and a half. James, you know how that's gonna go too. Mm, mm, mm. Mike, what's going on, man? Danny, hey, and like I said too, don't want to take anything from my aunt, man. If y'all haven't checked out, I even still got to go back and check out some of or a lot of the videos too. Lee Mack did a Sunday takeover, man. That New Year banger takeover. Y'all make sure y'all check out Lee Mack 912. I think he did 6 videos today. Something ridiculous, man. He did 6 videos today. He released his cigar of the year. Make sure y'all go check that out. Mark, are you on Instagram? All right, so Rodney, what I'm going to start doing is every month I'm going to start doing a wine recommendation. What I'm going to do is my good friend Jeff, he's the owner of a liquor store that I frequent a lot. We're going to come on once a month, shoot a video, and we'll do a wine recommendation every month for you guys. So somebody asked that in a live stream probably a couple of lives ago, and I was like, all right, cool. So that's what we're going to do. Facts. It was Lee Mac 912 tube today, baby. That's how I felt last March during March Cigar Madness. Lee had it on lock today. Janice, you already know that's gonna be some good content for you. I'm gonna be jealous because I know you're gonna be in that hammock somewhere laying around relaxing. That Austin Hope is, hey man, I got 3 bottles of it sitting over here right now. I tell people that if you aren't a wine drinker, if you don't like dry wine, sweet, that's just a good wine. Buy yourself, splurge a little bit, buy you a bottle of that Austin Hope. Thank me later. If you don't like the Austin Hope, let me know. I'll reimburse you. Me Carita, good cigar. So, okay, I know that's how you tuned into me last year too. It's gonna be even bigger and better this year. We're gonna try to outdo it this year too. We got a lot of stuff going on. I'm gonna try to do a documentary that'll probably try to air probably maybe this time next year too. We're gonna be starting to shoot for that too. Red Band from Definition Cigars. I still gotta check them out. Smoking an Asylum Ogre, smoking an Odyssey Maduro, smoking me a HBC Viaje Cosation #1. It was recommended. Somebody told me to grab an HBC. Not a bad recommendation. Crooked Eye, what's going on, fam? Been up for about 50 minutes. We'll probably hang around for about another 10. Mark, my Instagram is 901 underscore Ron, RON. 901 underscore Ron. Follow me, whatever, shoot me a message or whatever. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm gonna look at it tomorrow morning. I ain't finna count it today, but I'll talk to James at some point tomorrow and let him know how many people DM me interested in the Cigar Madness sampler pack. That's what we're gonna work on. Unc, I know how you are when you get your mind on something. You like, man, it's just cheaper. I can't smoke it. But I'm glad to see all y'all in the chat today, man. I know I haven't talked to you guys since the New Year started, but hopefully everybody had a great New Year's, brought it in the right way, drank you some good, smoked a good cigar. Let you guys know for sure, not only just from my end, but I'm sure all your favorite content creators are going to be committed to making sure that you guys are getting the best content possible. It's gonna be a good year. Y'all just hang tight and get ready. It's gonna be a good year. No, I don't. I'm not interested. Spam. Quavo, that's a decent cigar. Omar, that's a decent cigar or Cuban that doesn't get a lot of attention. I appreciate you too, man. I'm still holding on to one of those Partagas Maduro #1s you sent me, man. I smoked that one. I was like, man, I just really enjoy this. Then I looked up what a box cost, and I was like, but then you know what's funny? We always stress the importance of how much a box costs and it feel bad, but then at the same time, I think about it, I'm like, to me, the cigar smoked better than the Bahique, but we're paying so much money for 10 cigars when I can get a box of 20 or I mean 25 of the Partagas Maduros. I'm like, I'd rather have those. Oh, it's definitely gonna be better than 2020. Definitely. Definitely. Supreme Leaf will be coming out in a Corona Gorda, which I was pretty confident. I was like, it's either gonna be a Corona Gorda or a Churchill. And they're doing a Corona Gorda that should be out around February. They're also doing one called the Rare Leaf, which I will be ecstatic to get a chance to smoke that. Talon, what's going on? They're good cigars, but definitely not worth the money. I don't think any 10 cigars is worth $700-800. I haven't smoked any cigar yet that I was like, yeah, 10 of those is worth about $700-800. But the presentation, the rarity of it, just to say that you have it, some people get a kick out of it. That's not for me. The new egg rolls are out, Fred. They are very good too. They're very consistent with the old stuff. They are out. It's a ceramic casing now. Take the top off, it turns into an ashtray. It's a really nice box. I would suggest you buy the box. Some things you just have to buy boxes of, right? Just buy a box of them. Talent, hey man, with all that being said, man, the health is the most important thing. I'm a paramedic, so I deal with that a lot, taking people to hospitals and having things like that. First and foremost, make sure you're taking care of your health, man. And trust me, the cigars will be there. I know how much I love cigars too, but my health is going to be first and foremost. So praying for nothing but a speedy recovery and a healthy 2021 for you. What's one cigar you want to smoke but have not smoked yet? Hard to say, man. Smoked pretty much all the stuff I wanted to smoke. I haven't got a chance to smoke the Fuente Pink yet, but that's not something I won't be able to get. So, I mean, that's probably something that comes quickly to mind. But most things I've wanted to smoke, I've been able to smoke. Cuban, New World and Cuban involved. I've been able to smoke pretty much what I've wanted to. Probably what I would do too, Lee. I'm gonna buy a box of those too, but I'm probably gonna tuck those in the back of the humidor where I'm not doing a lot of movement on those too. Yeah, that's a box worthy cigar. Buy you a box of that. That's one of those ones. If you don't, you're gonna regret it if you don't. Talent for sure, man. You stay safe out there, man. Make sure you're taking care of yourself. That's first and foremost. Prayers up for you, man. How many shipping container storage units does RR have of Supreme Leaves? That's the real question. Y'all think I got a lot? James got more than me. When will you be reviewing the Woody? Never. Never. Won't be on the channel. Not unless they pay me like $1 million to review it, but But all joking aside, you won't see me review this cigar. Smoking a lot better. Hey, Lee, this smoking a lot better than when we first smoked it. A lot better. But that's the thing, though. You try to tell people about good cigars, and they kind of, I'll get it later. It's not, but probably ain't that good. Hey, man, same thing with the Supreme Leaf Robusto. There's only 5,000 cigars released because 5,000 went to Privada Club. So if you weren't in the club, it was all those people battling for 5,000 cigars. Now, fortunately, with the Toro and the Corona Gorda, they're making more cigars. But as of right now, to me, the Robusto smokes better than the Toro, and this is a more limited cigar. Tried to tell y'all from day one, make sure when you see it, grab it. And James can tell you, too, we're a part of the Aganorsa group. There's even still places that still have stuff. I'm just like, how is this stuff still here? Shit. Is it true? I heard about Gurkha. What'd you hear about Gurkha, Billy? No cap. Bo, Jack, what's going on, family? Jay, what's going on, man? Hey, no cap. I'm still copping heat, too. I just got some wool trousers. Man, I'm finna be on the lookout. So I'm gonna tell you guys too. So there's a website that I like. I can't afford a lot of this stuff on there, but they got a sale going on right now called Todd Snyder. He's based out of New York. You talk about some premium materials and premium clothing. For me, like so with fragrance and clothing and stuff like that too, I always liked to do stuff a little bit different. Try to wear stuff different that you wouldn't see a lot of people wearing. And Todd Snyder makes some really good clothes, man. That's what I've been. I picked up some wool trousers from there. I'm looking at a few sweaters and stuff I might grab from there too. So something about black. Oh yeah, no, Billy, that's a fact. That's a fact. The old, or he probably still part owner. He made a comment about the Black Lives Matter, and that's kind of what threw him in the trenches. Which I'm kind of disappointed in Busta Rhymes, man. He's a big advocate of Gurkha cigars, even with all this stuff going on. So, and he, I'm not one to say that I think that nothing I'm saying is law, but I'm assuming Busta Rhymes has been smoking cigars for a long time. So for him to think that the Gurkhas are his go-to cigars, it's kind of like, damn, really? Out of all the cigars, that's what you go to? Okay. Kevin, what's going on? Hey, no cap. Check out that Todd Snyder. He high as hell, but he got some good stuff on there. You ever tasted sunflower seeds in a cigar? I have. It's actually you laugh. I mean, so here's the thing, right? This is what's going to get people. I always tell people, we all probably have tasted crazy things in cigars, right? What makes the better reviewer better than the person that's it's no shade to Half Wheel or none of these other sites or none of these other reviewers. But what makes the reviewer better than those guys are the people that can take that what they're tasting and make it relatable to everybody else. So I've tasted sunflowers in cigars before, but what I equate it to is saltiness. You know how you'll eat sunflower seeds and it has that saltiness on the finish? I've tasted that saltiness. So instead of me saying I taste sunflower seeds, I'll more than likely say I taste the saltiness quality out of it. So I feel like a lot of times people will say things trying to sound like they're smarter than everybody else, but to me they don't sound like they're smarter. They make themselves sound like dumbasses, really, because it's like, yeah, you're saying all these fancy flavor notes and all this stuff, but nobody can relate to that. Lee Man or whoever, Tim, so Cigar Show Tim, he might be a better reviewer than you because whatever he's tasting, he can make it relatable to the masses. I could say, oh yeah, I'm tasting eucalyptus leaves and hot wing flavored Lays and stuff like that. Man, I'm not tasting that shit, man. Like, that's not relatable to a lot of people. Most people are not going to be able to taste it. So you have to be like, all right, I'm tasting a little bit of spiciness. I'm getting some dryness. And then that person that's probably first picking up the cigar, like, man, I am getting it is a little dry, or it's a little spicy. And then as they progress and get their palate more defined, then they're able to pick up things. So the being the better reviewer to me, the best reviewers are the people that can make things relatable to everybody. That's one thing I will give credit to Brian Glenn on Cigar Obsession about. I don't watch a lot of his content, but a lot of the stuff I have watched, he never really says anything outlandish or anything crazy. He always says things that are very relatable. And you know, whether I'm a fan or not, that's beside the point. But even if you're a fan of the content or whatever, that's cool, because I feel like whenever I can click on a random video of his, and when I watch his content, I can relate to it. I'm like, oh, okay, he's getting chocolate here, some wood, spiciness. But you hear some reviewers and they just go out their way to just say dumb shit, man, like just trying to sound cool. And it's like, you sound like an idiot. Gurkha's definitely overpriced. They got good cigars, but I ain't, I won't buy any more right now. Ain't no way in hell. Straight up tasted a dumpling today in the Thai LCA cigar. Never had anything close to it. So Jay, my challenge to you, just talking like we were talking one-on-one. All right. Your job, your task now is to describe that dumpling to somebody that's just picking up a cigar, trying to explain that cigar to them. Man, this cigar tastes like a dumpling. All right. Explain that cigar to the person that's only smoked 2 cigars. Go. That's it. Favorite pair of jeans are from Todd Snyder. That man makes some good shit, man. Like, I wish I could afford a lot of his stuff, because I would probably have my wardrobe would probably be almost exclusively his stuff, but just a lot of expensive stuff. It's practical facts. Oh, man, Skip, I'm a port fanatic. The Oporto is one of my favorites. I'm a big fan of port. If you haven't tried, or if you haven't looked at my video, I did a pairing. I did the shout out to our damn, what's my boy's name, man? I did the 6 grams, 6 grapes, or gram, 6 grapes, and the Oliva Serie V Lancero. I did a pairing about 8 or 9 months ago with a port wine. Tadashi. The shout out to my brother Tadashi. That's who recommended that pairing to me. Janice, you aren't missing much with the Gurkhas. They have a few good cigars, but to be honest, you smoking way better stuff right now. So don't trip on it. All right, Jerome, you be good too, man. I ain't gonna be up too much longer. I'm already been over an hour. Y'all know me. I don't like to stay on too long. So keep it simple. That's why I said keep it simple. You up here trying to sound smart and shit. Keep it simple. Chicken wings pairing. I thought I made that up. I might see a mukbang or two in 2021. We'll see what we got going on. But yeah, man, been up for an hour, so I think I'm gonna finish up the little bit of the cigar I got, take me a shower, lay down, watch me a little YouTube. Non-cigar content, I'll probably be looking up some other stuff. Probably try to catch up on the Bearded Butchers or whatever, and go in and punch this clock tomorrow, man. Hopefully at some point I won't be punching the clock no more. We'll see how it goes. But hopefully you guys have enjoyed your Sunday. Like I said, I know Lee Mack had it on lock. We released the Dominican Big Leaguer RonRealTV Black Lion Luxuries exclusive. So if you guys have not checked it out, you tuned into the live stream, make sure y'all go check out that video. If you are a part of the Black Lion Luxury Cigar of the Month Club, be looking out for that cigar in January. It will be at your doorstep. If you aren't a member of the club, probably consider subscribing, because we got a lot of stuff coming that way. 4 cigars, $30 a month plus shipping, right at $38 a month shipped to your door. We put a lot of good cigars in there. I think in our first 6 months, we've had a really hellacious 6 months. I think most members are going to tell you they've been really satisfied. Not just me talking. Myself, James, and Nick are the ones that curate these boxes. And it's not just me putting my name on it. We actually have active discussions, smoke a lot of cigars, a lot of recommendations, things like that go into the cigars that are picked. But looking forward to chatting with all you guys. for all 2021. I'm very happy to see all of you here. That means you guys are alive in 2021. Don't take any of this for granted. Y'all be good, man. I love you guys. Hey, with that being said, y'all know the name of the game is relaxation and enjoyment. Don't forget to be driven, never motivated. And on that note, I love y'all. Like I said, y'all be good. Stay safe out there. We're going to catch y'all on this next one. Y'all be good.